rise of the interwebs, or whatever you call it these days, I decided I'm going to start a mini-series called Rant of the Day / Rant of the Week. Anyone who knows me in real life, or that hangs out with me, or even people who have me on Facebook, they'll know that I often go off on one about things which irritate me. Usually people, actually, because people are super annoying. However, my dad said I should go on the radio and do Rant of the Day as like a little feature, but I think I'd receive a lot of complaints, so I'm just going to turn it into a little series. My first subject of rantage is my experiences of having coloured hair and piercings and trying to get a job in the real world, or as they called it at school, the world of work, which has been quite an eventful thing to try and do. The amount of times this year and last year that I've had interviews for mainly retail jobs and I've been turned away due to my lack of experience. When they state that they'll train you on the job, you know, that doesn't really make sense. And I think it's because of my hair colour. And I think it's just astounding to me. I understand why, if you're working with food, having piercings might not be, you know, a great idea. Because balls can come off and go in people's food, or just, you know, that's logic, that's common sense. So that makes sense. But out of everything on my face, I would not assume that my hair would be the most offensive. I really, really wouldn't, and I just find that dazzling. And I feel like people have, and probably have done this to other people, making excuses to avoid the fact that my hair isn't the same colour as it was when I popped out of the womb. It confuses me, especially in like high street fashion shops, where I did apply for jobs and get interviews and then get turned away, that they still don't want people who can and openly do express individuality to represent their brand, when most of their mantras are, specifically, be yourself. That just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. However, I do understand why in, like, for example, Jaeger, which is like a quite posh high-end shop aimed at older people, I do understand why I'd want to tone it the fuck down if I wanted to work there. However, I don't accept the term a normal looking person. That's a whole other video that I could go into. What is normal? Does normal even exist? Because I don't think it does. However, the place that I currently work, I won't mention names just in case I get in trouble. If you know me, you know where I work. Anyway, I've been lucky because at the time of my interview, I recall I think I had blue hair. I was accepted regardless of my hair colour, and I've always thought that I refuse to dye my hair blonde just for the sake of an interview, when I'm not even guaranteed to get the job, because dyeing your hair blonde or stripping colour out is actually quite bad for your hair, because that includes chemicals which dry your hair, make it break off at the ends, and it's not good. And I'd rather have like nice silky long, well not really long, but you know, nice good healthy hair than a normal hair colour but then it's like the consistency of straw. You get what I mean? People say, why don't you just keep it a normal colour? Well, no matter how pathetic this might sound to some people, I feel a hell of a lot more confident and like myself when I have my hair an unnatural colour. People strike up a conversation with me about my hair, like how I get it the way I do, how I dye it, if I do it myself, where I buy the dye. You know, I've had like a billion comments about my hair, and they're mostly good. For every like one comment that's been bad, I've had about 100 good, I reckon. I just feel more comfortable in my own skin if my hair is this way than if it was blonde. And it would strip me of a huge part of my personality, because I've been dyeing my hair since I was 14. I'll try and dig up a photo of my first dyeing, although I do feel slightly embarrassed because I had a steam phase, but that's just another complete different subject to talk about. Anyway, at the studio which I currently model at, my identifier to my friends is the alternative short chick with really bright hair. And without that, I think I'm boring to look at, apart from my height. And I don't just want to be known as the midget, because that's just boring now. It's getting boring. So yeah, anyway, it took me about 2.5 years to find a job where they accepted me for my hair and my piercings, and I don't have to take any of them out now, which is good. I did a lot of work experience before. I came through school with good GCSEs, and I came through college with some A-levels, so that was good. Although, I think they use the you don't have enough experience thing sometimes to just simply cover up the fact that they don't like how you look. Which I think is pretty pathetic, really, but, you know, it's just how it works. Which sucks, but, you know, I've just got to accept it. But I really, really think I would choose somebody who is willing to learn, who is presentable, and who is polite, and can do the job, over somebody who can't, no matter what their hair colour, or any other thing about them, no matter what. Even if they have blue hair, if they're good at the job, give them the fucking job. But after all, who gets to justify which colours are normal and acceptable and which ones aren't? I don't understand how some forms of red, like cherry red, dark purple, you know, they're acceptable. They're not natural colours, are they? But like the colours I like to dye my hair, they aren't. I don't really understand, and I'm a natural blonde, so to dye my hair like a dark colour permanently, I don't really want to do that. That's why I stick to the lighter colours before you comment saying, why don't I just go one of those colours? So yeah, that was my first rant of the week, and I'll probably do one a week if I can. It depends on when I'm working, because I do work quite flexible hours, so it just literally depends on the week and when everyone else is in. However, I will do one as soon as I can. See you soon, buddies! Please like, subscribe, favourite, share, whatever, if you enjoyed this video, or start a conversation with me, you know, I'm pretty open to that. Anyway, see ya!